I got $100,000 and we are going to be trying to build a whole theme park. What can go wrong? So we know 100,000 is not a lot, even for a roller coaster. Building a complete theme park out of this money is going to be a challenge, but I'm going to take that and let's just get straight into this. So we are going to be trying to use probably one of the more cheap paths, coasters, rides, because I'm scared I'm just not going to have enough money otherwise. So we're just going to make only thin paths. We do not have money to make thicker paths. So it's not going to be the best looking theme park, I would say. I do want some sort of like, yeah, plaza in the middle here. I think that's sort of needed. There we go. Okay, and for now I'm not going to place my statue in there, but since my statue is like 10,000, that's like 1/10 of the budget gone. Okay, so we're going to have a path to the left, a path to the right, and I'm not sure if you have enough money to go forward. So the thing, I do not want to place a ride that costs 30,000. That's just money all gone. And I think the first ride I'm actually going to be placing is the Twister ride. I think that's, yeah, a good enough shout. And how am I going to add decoration to this, since decoration can be very expensive, especially trees. That's going to be an interesting one, but for now let's just add a cube path. Yeah, let's just do marble, nothing too special. Alright, and it's going to connect here. And now, this time I will be placing stalls, since maybe in this video I forgot to place stalls. Yeah, that's good enough. I actually have an idea for what I may be able to add some decoration here. So what if we just add some walls in this corner like here? So just we sort of block it off. This looks very weird, I know, guys. Ruins to this, which I think can look very cool. So if we're just going to make this a ruined building, and also a few bushes, there we go. Okay, well, now that we have this, let's probably also build something on the other side. And I think I'm actually going to build a roller coaster. We actually got new 12 mouse, so why just not build this one? Like, even this layout is already 14,000. Oh no. Okay, well, we are going to have and be creative with the coaster. I guess it's going to be probably quite a short layout then. So up with the chain lift, probably actually not higher than this, otherwise it's just going to be so expensive, guys. Let's add a turn in here and let's not rotate that. And I guess we're just going to do a little bit of this. The coaster does need it, not gonna lie, I do agree with that. So let's just add some of these turns in here, which, well, are not something too special. And I think that's actually good enough. Let's add a block break right here. That seems to be good enough. And what should we do now? I'm probably just going to just YOLO the layout from this point on. I don't really know what I'm going to be doing. Coaster is already getting a lot more expensive than I hoped, since we need to build a whole theme park, and a whole theme park is not just one coaster and one ride. So I guess we will just be going under here in some sort of turn helix-ish thing. I don't know what I'm doing. That does not look too bad. And then we sort of have to go here. Then we have this airtime hill here into probably actually the last turn into the brakes, since we have already almost spent 20,000 on one ride and one roller coaster. We don't even have like the big roller coaster in the park yet. And connect that. Let's just say good enough. Alright, here we have our very small roller coaster, but this also already cost almost 10,000, just one roller coaster. Let's actually have a ride on this. And to be fair, I actually don't mind these colors. I think they actually quite fit for this roller coaster type. So yeah, we just have sort of these turns. We are actually going a little bit slower than I expected, guys, but not the end of the world. And then we have this, yeah, more fun part of the roller coaster with just some helixes, some turns, nothing too special, but it works, and that is what matters. We have a roller coaster and into the last turn into the brakes, which, yeah, actually not a terrible roller coaster for, yeah, what we got. So time to connect this to the path right here, and then the queue. And do I have money for a station? No. Am I going to be building a station? Yes, which probably is just going to be a very basic station. Well, we don't have money to build something completely custom. And then for like some decoration, I'm probably just going to add some wooden poles and a roof on top of it. Okay, well, I'm going to be doing that. Let's go to the next thing we're going to be building. Okay, so that means I'm just going to continue this path probably around here. So we have one more spot on this side for a ride. So we've already spent almost $26,000. So we are 1/4 of the budget, and we basically only have this. So we're definitely going to be placing a ride here, but should we go for the new new car ride. I think that can be actually pretty cool. This one I don't think is going to be too expensive. So let's just place, it's going to be very standard layout. Going to create something, I guess, and then we can add maybe some nature around it or something else. And this actually does not look too bad, to be fair. So we're just slowly going here, touch it right there. And then we have a small piece here into the, guess the last turn into the station. Oh, there's only one train because the capacity of this ride is absolutely nothing. I don't know why it's not spawning 2 trains. What theming? This ride I feel like does need a little bit of, well, very basic theming. So I'm probably just going to be placing some barrels around. Amazing theming, I know, Timer. We're going to place a, what should we do? A treasure chest right there. We're going to have a water tower in this one. And we're even going to be placing a dock. Should we have water? No, just a random dock. And then I guess the rest we're just going to be filling in with some bushes and trees. Well, there we go. Here we have our actually tracked ride. It's actually not that bad. We do have some theming, and that's what matters. Alright, let's go to the other side of the theme park, which I feel like we should build our second roller coaster. You know what? Let's just build a very small inverted coaster. I don't think I've built too many of these, and I think that sort of can fit probably in here, hopefully. So this is probably the height. It's a little bit higher than the Wild Mouth, but there's only one thing I want to add in this coaster, and that's just one single inversion. And then from this point on, I just feel like adding the inversion, just probably a barrel roll-ish type thing, more inverted. This is also probably not going to be too smooth, I feel like, but it can never be worse than some other stuff I've built in the past. Now the next thing is we are straight headed for the ground, so I probably will actually have to do some terrain. So we're just going to turn this to the other side. So we're actually, I feel like we should maybe go over the entrance, and then I guess we'll go up and then just straight into the brakes. That's good. So let's connect it, and there we go. Okay, well, let's just hope now it's all going to be working. Let's just have a ride on this coaster. It's very short, but as I've said, we have now already spent half of our budget, and we have 2 coasters and 2 rides. We are flying for our money, but let's see if we just make this. Yes, we do. That's not too bad, actually. And then, yeah, just straight into the brakes. This coaster was a bit more expensive than I bought, but it does work. And you actually have a nice, like, view now. Okay, well, then the next step is, of course, to connect everything to our path system again. Station-wise, I'm probably just going to build something quite similar to this. Actually, I kind of do like this station, and it works. So let's just do something like that. And, yeah, I will build that, and I will see you when we are going to build our next thing. Okay, I do think we have enough money to actually extend this path also right here. So that means we have this space around here left. And I definitely want another ride and one more roller coaster. But which ride should we do? A drop tower for 4,000 actually is not a too bad of an idea, which I think actually can fit pretty much right there. Let's open that, and I think right here we can actually place just a few more stalls, not too much, since stalls are, well, as said previous, quite expensive, so something like that is good enough. So now we have 36,000 left for just a roller coaster with theming, station, everything. Oh boy. And I definitely want this to be more of like the big coaster of the park, which might be a problem. So I'm probably, should we go for like a corkscrew coaster? And I think we can actually build just one of those old standard layouts, which I hope will just sort of fit in. I'm just going to spend, guys, all the money I have probably on this roller coaster. I might not even have enough money to build a station around it, but I feel like it's worth it. Alright, and then from this point on, we're probably just going to add a chain lift. Chain lift is always so expensive with building roller coasters. Shouldn't be too bad, so let's just make this just a little longer. Yeah, I feel like it should be. Then we're of course going to have a little bit of a small drop in here. And what should we be doing now? Okay, so we have 30,000 left. Oh no. Okay, I'm going to change it up a little bit. So we have pre-drop, and then we're just going to go straight down like this into probably just the one and only looping in this coaster. So that's going to be very interesting. So we're just going to, yeah, slide it a little bit to the side, and then we need this final piece here with just 0. There we go. That's actually not terrible. It's definitely not the best. Okay, we have 1/4 of our budget left for this coaster. It's going to be challenging. So we're just going to add this turn, I guess, just around here. Going to build a corkscrew, which for the people that have watched my content before know that I am terrible at building a corkscrew. So bear with me, this might look a bit questionable. What in the world is that? Okay, well, I don't have like the budget to remove it and redo it, to be fair, so oh no. Okay, I guess we're going to add the final helix into the brake run. Can we connect it like that? Ah, that's actually quite realistic. Okay, we have around 13,000 left to make the station and probably detail some of the uglier parts of this theme park. But guys, I do kind of want to check out this coast. I am very curious. Okay, we are finally at the top. That actually took a little bit longer than I was expecting. So yeah, we just have to first drop into this looping, which do we make it? We do indeed, into this turn, into this, well, actually, not it. For some reason, it is smooth. It looks very weird, Kid's Corkscrew, but I guess it works into, well, the brakes. That's the coaster. Actually, not terrible, not great either, but not terrible. And I guess we're then just going to be building, sort of the same station we have been doing the whole time. I just kind of like how this station looks. It's just very simple and standard, but it works. And I still kind of want to place my statue in here, but the problem is with my statue, it's 10,000. So if I place this, I feel like I kind of should, but I shouldn't, but I should. I place it on the wrong spot. Let's try that again. And we're just placing this here. So that leaves us with 400. So if I add all of these poles in here, but you know what? Let's first, just to be safe, connect the path before I do anything. And that leaves us now with 42 bucks. What can I do with 40? I can place a bush. 42 was it, right? There we go. That's all our money gone. I know this statue not smart, but I feel like we need it. So let's open this ride, and that means our theme park with a 100,000 budget is now officially open. Alright, there the first guests are coming in, and this was actually a much more fun challenge I was expecting. We actually built 3 roller coasters, 3 rides. We actually decorated, well, almost everything. I know this statue was definitely not needed, but I just kind of wanted it. I'm actually pretty happy with this, yeah, with these coasters. But guys, I want to thank you for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe on my channel if you haven't. And if you have, thank you so much. But guys, I will say, as always, goodbye.